Hey there and welcome. So today we're going to chat about something pretty interesting in natural skincare. We're looking at solid facial oils. There's this really informative blog post we came across talking about one with mango butter and grapeseed oil. It's from 420formulator.com. That's Mike Harmon's site. Fantastic resource, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that kind of content is, gold. It's not just saying, here's a thing. It gives you the why, like why these natural ingredients actually work so well together when they're put together right. Makes the science feel really approachable.
Absolutely. So
Wow.
our plan today is really to kind of unpack the main ideas from this blog. We'll get into why solid facial oils are becoming such a thing, what specific ingredients make them special, and how you might think about using something like this yourself. Okay, so let's kick things off with the basics. The blog really makes a solid case, no pun intended, for these oils. What strikes you as the main advantages compared to, say, regular liquid oils?
Well, the benefits they list are pretty compelling. It starts with really deep hydration. It's not just surface moisture. It helps lock it in, reinforcing your skin's own barrier, which is, about building resilience. And then there's the antioxidant protection. That's huge for fighting off daily environmental stuff that makes skin look older faster. Put these together, and you tend to see, well, a real difference in skin texture. Softer, smoother, just looks more vibrant.
You mentioned skin aging. And that's where it gets really interesting for a lot of people, right? The blog says these can help reduce the look of fine lines. How does a solid oil actually do that?
Yeah, that's a key point. It's about how it delivers those concentrated goodies deep down. It supports a more youthful appearance that way. See, unlike some liquid oils that just kind of sit on top, a good solid oil melts with your skin's warmth. It forms this breathable barrier, so those fatty acids and antioxidants, they can penetrate properly without clogging pores. That's a big worry people have with oil sometimes. And this non-greasy feel makes it genuinely suitable for pretty much all skin types, even if you're prone to breakouts. Plus, the practical side is great too, super travel-friendly, no spills. And they tend to have a really long shelf life. Good value there.
Oh, the travel thing is huge EE. Seriously, how many leaky bottles have we all dealt with?
Yeah.
So yeah, that solid form is a real problem solver. And I liked what the blog said about versatility. It's not just a face moisturizer. It mentioned using it as a makeup primer, even for taming hair flyaways. Sometimes when a product claims to do a lot, you wonder if it actually does it all well. How does it manage that?
That's fair. It really comes down to the ingredients and how they respond to temperature. When you warm it up in your hands, the structure just shifts.
Yeah.
It melts into this lovely, lightweight, almost serum-like texture. So it creates this protective layer, feels amazing, but lets your skin breathe. And that layer, it's smooth, so it makes a great base for makeup, helps everything go on evenly. And for hair, those same emollient properties smooth down the cuticle. Tames frizz without making your hair feel heavy or greasy. So yeah, it leaves skin feeling supple and looking radiant, whether you're using it as your main moisturizer, under foundation, or just for quick hair touch-ups.
Okay, so with all those benefits and that versatility, the big question is, what's in it? What are these powerhouse ingredients the blog focuses on?
Right, that's where the magic happens. The cornerstone ingredient in this particular one is mango seed butter. It comes from the mango kernel, and it's packed with fatty acids, oleic, stearic, really important for supporting that skin barrier. Plus, antioxidants like triterpenes, which are great at actively neutralizing those damaging free radicals, real protection. And the neat thing about mango butter is its melting point. It's right around body temperature, so it just glides on, soothes dry skin instantly, no greasiness. And because it's so nutrient-rich, it's apparently quite good at helping improve the look of things like wrinkles, old scars, maybe even stretch marks. It's also flagged as good for acne-prone skin because it is non-greasy, it can soothe inflammation, maybe even help with texture issues afterwards. Oh, and the hair thing. It mentioned being great for moisturizing processed hair, taming frizz, making it more flexible, less likely to break. Multitasker for sure.
Okay, mango butter sounds amazing. Then there's grapeseed oil. The blog calls it lightweight, fast-absorbing. What's the deal with that one?
Grapeseed oil is another star, yeah. It's really high in linoleic acid. That's an essential fatty acid our skin needs but can't make, and vitamin E, potent antioxidant. So together, they're brilliant for calming inflammation and helping skin repair itself. It also has this mild astringent quality, helps tone and tighten the skin gently, keeps it looking supple, balances moisture, which can help with wrinkles down the line. And because it's so light and absorbs fast, it works for basically every skin type. Oily, acne-prone, dry, you name it. Now, here's something really interesting the blog mentions: the option of using cannabis-infused grapeseed oil. Apparently, adding cannabinoids gives it extra antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power, so it could be even better for soothing redness, supporting barrier repair, fighting free radical damage. But importantly, they make it clear you don't have to use the cannabis infusion. The formulation is fantastic, even with regular grapeseed oil. Still makes an incredible solid serum.
Okay, so we got the butter and the oil giving it structure and nourishment, but what about the feel, the texture, and maybe scent? The blog mentioned a couple other things.
Right, before we get to scent, there are other key players for texture and function. Rice powder is one. It acts as a natural absorbent. It's milled really finely, so it helps diffuse light, manage shine a bit, gives this beautiful, silky, matte finish. It can also offer a gentle brightening effect, and it's designed to blend right in, no clumps or powdery look. And then vitamin E. We mentioned it's in grapeseed oil, but it's often added extra too. It's a powerhouse antioxidant, boosts protection, helps with skin cell regeneration, but it also does a job for the product itself. It's a natural preservative, basically. Helps stop the oils from oxidizing, so the whole thing lasts longer.
That makes sense. The vitamin E doing double duty. Very practical. Okay, now about the essential oils. For scent or maybe extra benefits.
You definitely can add essential oils, yeah, but you've got to be careful, especially on the face. Some oils are just too intense, like peppermint. Way too strong, could easily irritate facial skin. Even something lovely like rose essential oil, if you use it at the same percentage you might in a body lotion, say 1%, that could still be too much for the face. So the blog recommends sticking to gentler options. They suggest petit grain essential oil for this kind of thing. Nice subtle scent, not overwhelming.
Good advice. So one of the cool things highlighted is how adaptable this kind of product is. How can you tweak it to suit you? What are some customization tips?
Yeah, the customization potential is great. You've got a lot of control over the final feel. For instance, you can absolutely swap out the grapeseed oil. Jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, both great choices, just slightly different feels and fatty acid profiles. Or if your skin is super dry, the blog suggests macadamia oil could work. It's richer, so it would make a more intensely moisturizing serum. You can also switch up the powder. Arrowroot powder, or even cornstarch instead of rice powder, will give a slightly different kind of silky feel on the skin. Worth experimenting there. And with essential oils, just make sure you're using actual essential oils, not synthetic fragrance oils. Big difference for skincare. Oh, and a really important tip. If you use citrus oils like lemon or bergamot, avoid sun exposure right after applying. They can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. And you don't need much scent. Using a bit less essential oil than suggested won't mess up the product's stability or anything.
Okay, lots of ways to personalize it. So you've made or bought this amazing solid oil. How do you actually use it day to day? What's the best application technique?
It's really straightforward, which is nice. You just take a tiny bit seriously, a little goes a long way, and warm it between your fingertips just for a few seconds. It'll melt into this lovely smooth liquid. Then you gently pat it onto your skin. Best if your skin is clean and maybe slightly damp. You can focus on drier areas if you want, like cheeks or forehead. The blog suggests morning and night right after cleansing and before any other moisturizer or serum you might use. Couple of practical tips. If it's hot where you are, keep it out of direct sun or heat because it will soften up around 30 Celsius or so. And if it's really cold, you might just need to warm it in your hands a little longer to get it nice and melty. But yeah, it absorbs really well. Shouldn't leave any greasy feeling behind. Just gives a nice, healthy, radiant look. And you can definitely layer it under your regular face cream if you want extra hydration or under makeup. Works great as a base.
This has been really eye-opening. It just highlights how effective and nourishing a natural approach can be. Deep hydration, anti-aging help, and all in this neat, convenient, solid form. Changes the game for travel skincare, doesn't it?
It really does. It's amazing how combining these natural ingredients so thoughtfully can give you such comprehensive skin benefits in one simple product. It kind of shows how understanding how things work lets you apply that knowledge in ways that genuinely make life easier and maybe a bit more luxurious.
Definitely. So thinking about these natural ingredients and all the ways you can customize, it makes you wonder what other maybe less common natural things might be out there that you could explore for your own skincare. Something to ponder. Listen, if any of this has got you thinking about exploring natural DIY skincare a bit more, you should honestly check out 420formulator.com. It's just packed with more recipes, info on creams, lotions, essential oils, deep dives, and really clear how-to guides for making serums, creams, body butters, all that good stuff. Really worth a look.